in the heart of the desolate, unforgiving Australian outback. You've just hatched from your egg, and boom, congratulations, you're the world's deadliest snake. Sounds cool, right? It's like being handed a bazooka, but you're a toddler with zero idea how to fire it. You've got all this deadly potential, but the moment you leave the nest, you realize everything around you wants to eat you. You're on your own. No safety net, no instruction manual. Just straight up survival from day one. You've got venom that can take down a human in 45 minutes. Super cool, right? Well, sure, but you're only 10 inches long at the moment. You're tiny. And guess what? Even though you're carrying the most potent venom in the animal kingdom, you're still learning how to use it. You're like a newborn superhero with a powerful weapon, but no idea how to aim or fire it. So, instead of zapping your prey with instant death, you're probably just struggling to find your first meal without falling victim to some other hungry creature in the outback. Sounds fun, right? The ground is not friendly. Everything from eagles, hawks, wild dingoes, and even other snakes are out there, looking at you like a snack. Your first goal? Not getting eaten. Your second goal? Figuring out how to eat something without getting eaten in the process. That's right. While you're out here learning how to strike with venom, you're constantly dodging predators who are way better at surviving than you. It's like playing a game of don't get eaten. Now, you're a little older. You've grown a bit, you're around 40 inches long, and your venom is finally working for you. You've graduated to full-on apex predator status. That sounds pretty sweet, right? While you're out there hunting, you're not the only apex predator in the area. You've got other snakes like the brown snake or the mulga snake, all gunning for the same food as you. And guess what? They're just as deadly as you are. Now you're not just fighting for food, you're fighting for territory. The outback is vast, but you're not the only one looking for a prime hunting ground. As a dominant predator, you've got to secure your spot, and that means staking out territory and defending it against rival snakes. You'll have to make sure that no one encroaches on your space, because if they do, it's not just about food anymore, it's about survival. This battle for space can get intense, and it's a constant struggle to maintain your place at the top. You're not only hunting, you're holding on to what you've earned. Next, we've got the fun part, mating season. Ah yes, you've done the hard work of hunting and surviving, but now it's time to secure a mate. And let me tell you, it's not as easy as it sounds. You've got competition, lots of competition. Other male Inland Taipans want the same female, and they're willing to show off their best moves to win her over. But here's the catch, you don't get to fight. Oh no, you don't get into an all-out brawl. Instead, you've got to puff yourself up, make yourself as big and intimidating as possible, and basically show her that you're the best choice. And after all the slithering and showing off, you finally win the lady's favor. Now, your job is to mate, and then immediately leave. Because parenting? Yeah, that's not your thing. So, you've made it past the mating competition. Now what? Oh yeah, predation. You're out there, living the dream as an apex predator, and what's on the menu? Pretty much anything that isn't too fast to escape. Your prey? Small mammals, birds, and other reptiles. But guess what? It's not just about hunting. In the outback, every hunt is a risk. Every hunt could be your last. Because while you're out there stalking prey, something much bigger could be eyeing you for lunch. The Inland Taipan relies on its incredible venom for its hunting strategy. Its venom is a neurotoxin that affects the nervous system, instantly paralyzing its prey and ensuring that it cannot escape or fight back. The venom also begins to break down the tissues of the prey, making it easier for the taipan to swallow its meal. Now, you might think that means the Inland Taipan just strikes and waits, but that's not the case. The taipan's prey is fast, and it has to be quick to land the perfect strike. It relies on ambush, waiting for the right moment to lunge. 1 second too soon, and the prey escapes. 1 second too late, and it becomes someone else's snack. So, no big deal. Just an eternal game of life or death every time you get hungry. But it's not just the prey that's dangerous. You're constantly at risk of becoming someone else's lunch. The outback is crawling with creatures that wouldn't hesitate to make a meal out of you. While you're hunting for your next snack, you're also on the lookout for things like monitor lizards, dingoes, and hawks, who are all very much aware of just how dangerous you are. You've got your venom, sure, but they've got claws, speed, and a hunger that doesn't care if you're venomous or not. You can't let your guard down, or you'll end up as another tale of what happens when the outback doesn't play nice. But let's not get too dark. Surviving does have its perks. You've learned the ways of the outback. You've figured out where to hunt, where to hide, and how to avoid getting snatched up by bigger predators. Your hunting skills have evolved over time. You're not just going after any old snack. No, you're after quality meals. But that doesn't mean you can just relax. Your competitors? They're still out there, and they're still trying to make sure you don't get too comfy. Now, let's get real. You've been out here for years, and while you're a fearsome predator in your own right, life as an Inland Taipan is still a daily grind. Every meal is a calculated risk. Every tree you slither under is an opportunity for something to knock you off. Your venom makes you lethal, but it doesn't make you invincible. You're constantly fighting for every inch of your territory, constantly dodging predators and constantly trying to make sure you're not the one who ends up dead. You might be the deadliest snake, but in the outback, that doesn't guarantee you'll survive. And here's the kicker. Now that you've reached the upper tiers of your food chain, you might think things are getting better. But guess what? The young snakes are coming for you. That's right. They're faster, they're leaner, and they think they own the outback now. As you age, the young ones claim the best spots, the best hunting grounds, and you're left fighting for scraps. Now you're older. You've had your glory days as a top-tier predator, but now you're slowing down. The venom's still potent, but your muscles aren't as quick to react. You can't strike with the precision you once could, and those long hunting trips. They take a toll on your body. You're getting weaker. The younger snakes have already taken over the prime hunting spots, and you're stuck in the middle of the food chain, scavenging for leftovers. You've become the aging warrior, still dangerous, but no longer the unstoppable force you once were. And now, the inevitable. You're out hunting, like you've done for years, but this time, it's different. You're slow, your body's not reacting like it used to. A large bird of prey swoops down, its talons gripping tightly around your weakening body. You strike once, but your reflexes are too slow. There's no venom left in you to fight back. In the end, despite all your might, despite all your venom, your time is up. The outback has claimed you, not because you weren't strong, but because nothing lasts forever.